Today I'm taking 3 simple aluminum washers and turning them into a pendant. I love projects that start with ordinary materials and end up looking like jewelry. Hello! I'm back with another aluminum washer tutorial. So I just got these off Amazon. Links down in the description. And I just want to make a simple pendant using a bead and a few washers as a dangly. So I'm going to go ahead and choose some thicker washers, varying sizes, that I can use this little hole punch on. So here's a thick one. I think that's a good size for layering. And a real big one. That looks good. Oh, I think that's it. So we've got this size, and this size. Yeah. All right, as always, I'm gonna texture first. I'm gonna use the wide end of my hammer here. It's convex, and I'll give a nice texture and flatten it out at the same time. While I've got you here, would you mind taking a quick moment to press that like button? It really helps to tell YouTube to share my videos with others. And of course, comment and by all means subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much. I'm going to come through with this punch to make holes. It's really easy with the aluminum. I haven't tried it with copper, so I'm not sure how that would work. Looks like 1.5 millimeters. I'm just going to find the middle of the washer. Okay. I grabbed this bead from, I think I got this from Michael's. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a wrapped bead link, but at the bottom loop I'm going to incorporate all these rings. So I got to make it nice and big. So I'm going to use my bail making pliers to assist me in making a nice big ring, which will probably be the biggest one. Let me cut off, looks like 6 inches. By the way, I'm using 20 gauge round. This is silver plated copper, so it's nice and affordable. So I'm going to use my bail making pliers the same way I would use my round nose pliers. But before we wrap our loop, we got to feed them on. Do the small one first. Then the medium, and then the large. Okay, start wrapping. 3 times around is enough. It's a little big. I'm gonna try to redo it. Looks a little better, I think. Make a wrap. That looks a little better. All right, make our loop up top here. Make a small loop on top. Okay, we have a lot of extra wire. We didn't need that much. Okay, snip that. We'll tighten up both wraps. Have that wrap facing that way and this loop facing the other direction. I want both wraps nice and tight against the bead so the bead doesn't twirl around too much. And there we are. And then grab 16 gauge rings. And this should be plenty big to accommodate a cord. Or you can go on and create a whole necklace that also incorporates hammered washers as well. Here's one I made with a little peacock bead, also from Michaels. But this one I made a triangle type of loop, which I don't think I like as well because they get caught up. So this one moves a lot more free. And then the texture style is all a matter of preference. So there we go. Let me put a jump ring on this guy. What do you think of those? I can see this worn as a simple pendant or as a centerpiece of a larger beaded necklace. Which would you create? Again, if you enjoyed this video, give me a like on the way out. Leave me a comment, let me know your thoughts, and subscribe if you haven't already. It's absolutely free. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.